Hey, in this video, I am showing you guys how I did this boho barrel knotless braids into a bob. I love this hairstyle. It is super cute and my client loved it. But anyway, I am starting off with knotless braids. I'm simply just doing a whole bunch of knotless braids. And those of you guys who've been following me on my channel have seen details of how I do my knotless braids. As you guys know, I have my hair prep to the side on my braiding rack. Everything that I'm using will be in the description box below. And the playlist of me doing knotless braids or just doing them in a bob is also going to be in the description box. And I'll also put a card in the right hand side right about here. As you can see, I am just braiding it down. I'm braiding it actually to her mid back or a little under her mid back. I am using like a bob length type of braiding here. Again, everything that I'm going to be using will be in the description box, but I'm braiding it all the way to the tip simply because I want to dip it and then do the barrels at the ends of her hair, and you have to have some type of length. But just keep in mind, if you're doing like this bob length, I would say do right under mid back. If you're doing a bob like I am, if you plan on having barrel ends for more mid back, I would say braid it like right under your waist length so you'll have enough to wrap. But just keep in mind, the more braid, the more weight it will be on the barrels, so you don't want it to be super chunky. I want to say that the very end, like when I say mid back, it's not much of a, it's more like of the tail end of the braid. It's not like thick like it is when I start the knotless braid. It pretty much thins out, and you want it to thin out because again, when you do the barrels, you do not want them to be super heavy at all. So, and the more hair you feed in, the more heavy hair it'll get. So just keep that in mind. So again, if you're doing bob length, go right under bra length, mid back length, and you want to make sure that it's skinny. You do not want a thick braid all the way to the mid back. You want it to be pretty much feathered already, you know, starting to get thin. And if I'll just keep an eye on just watching how I do these knotless and you'll see what I mean. But you do not want them thick because you do not want to be wrapping super thick, causing all that weight. So yeah, but right here you just see me just doing the knotless braid. I did speed it up because, you know, you guys have seen me do this before. But as you can see right here that the braid has thinned out. Again, I am using more of a bob length type of hair because I don't want it to be